You want to love everybody the same goddamn way. And it don't go that way. You're going to love everybody differently. If all of us, we got children. You love all of your children differently. You don't love your son like you love your daughter. But you want them to feel the same love, but it's not real like that. So love is actually something that comes between two people. Love takes two people. So we on self-love journeys because we've been divided internally. We feel like we're two goddamn people. Now we got to love a part of us that we've grown to suppress or grown not to like. Now when you look at that, every part of you that you don't like, you attract to somebody else. Because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So people come to you and they remind you of the things that you haven't grown from. And they let you know, because this when I tell people, you are literally a walking solution. So anybody in your life, you're looking at how they're showing up, what is that you want them to be doing more of, right? This means that you're observing them and judging them from a place of observation, but you have yet to realize that you are the solution. So the first thing you do is try to train them or teach them on the way that they should be loving you versus how you should be accepting them for who they are. Because now if I'm accepting you, I can adjust. This is adjustment. But a lot of times we don't want to adjust. This is the way I love. This is the way when you come to me, this is my love. They got love languages now. Right. Ain't nobody willing to expand. So where is the growth? You get what I'm saying? So when you allow somebody to come into your life and bring you a different essence of love, because guess what has to change with all of this? Intimacy. Intimacy. Into me I see. The way you see yourself. If you can't see yourself and other people, it's going to always seem like a separation. Because see, with me, all I see is myself and myself when I talk to other people. Your gender is just a byproduct of you being born as a woman, being born as a man. But I know at the core, we're all divinity. There's something being expressed within all of us that wants to express itself, and that's life. What's blocking that is our own likes, our own dislikes, the shit we love and the shit we hate. You know what I mean? Because you're going to gravitate more towards the stuff you love versus the stuff you hate. It's just human nature. Human nature is going to always make us gravitate more to pleasure than it ever will pain. So the love becomes something that it's like, shit, I got to be in a loving environment, like what she was saying. Because now it's about who am I around. Now you get into the core of why beliefs are made. I love being around them because they make me feel good, right? So sometimes it ain't that people actually love you for you. They just actually love the way they feel around you.
Fun people.
You know? And this is when people can sit around you and they like, well, shit, I only like going out with you. You might have a lot of people in your life like this right now. They do not call you every day. When it comes time to make a trip or take a trip, they calling you. Time
Fun crowd.
They calling you. They going through something, they calling you. People are already have an expression of you in their minds of who you are and how you show up. They already got it. It's already fixed. The moment you start feeding into that, you lose you every goddamn time. Because you're trying to be what? Loving with somebody. If I don't answer the phone, they're going to think, hello? Knowing damn well you ain't want to pick up the phone.
Huh?
You seen the phone ring, 222 right now.
Huh?
You seen the phone ring.
Shaylin does what a lot? What's my healthy skill I do? What's the healthy skill I do? What's the healthy boundary I have?
And look, and I tell Shayla all the time too, because she do that. And I make people you just making people mindful, because a lot of times what you run from, you run to any goddamn way.
Yes, so I have a lot of people calling and still want to talk.
You don't answer the phone with one person, I don't want to talk to them. The next 3 people call you, they're on the same energy. That's how this works. And she go through that all the time. And she'll just say, forget the whole phone altogether. But when you start thinking about this and really looking at it, right, how are you honoring your me time, though? Like, is that a place to where, because when you surrender to it, it's something that you don't have to cultivate. I ain't got to go try to create it. I ain't got to go try to hope somebody recognize you ain't honoring my time. You ain't honoring my energy. Because when you not moving in it energetically and all you doing is talking about it, you ain't being about it. All you keep doing is look for everybody else to honor it before you do. They know I'm going through something. Why they calling me right now? They know I don't want to answer the phone. How they know that? If they knew that, they wouldn't have been calling. So guess what you got to do? Don't answer the goddamn phone. Or pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm busy. I'm going through something right now. I ain't got time to deal with your shit. I love you. Bye. See, we get so connected, and we don't want to be that person that we naturally are because we're so busy trying to be a good person. Cause you think you checking somebody on their shit, this don't mean that you ain't gonna love me the same way, you gonna look at me different, you gonna judge me. Now you judging yourself based on what you think this other person is gonna feel about you. So it's like, I ask people, how many times in your life have you been showing up, right, and saying yes with your lips and no with your heart? Now let's accumulate that. And let's bring that into right now where you are today. And you wonder why your heart can feel so heavy. You know what I mean? Because with that energy, we could stay dealing, it becomes tolerant. And a lot of women go through